Welcome to Swordcar, which I doubt I need to explain any further. It's exactly what it says on the tin, including the part about it being in early access. This game is nowhere near done yet, but I am very pleased to be able to show you what exists currently. We've got... yeah. These options are currently disabled. They are on by default. I highly recommend if you play this game, turn them off, because this is already going to be very bad for people with any sort of photosensitivity at all. And it's much worse with extreme explosions and hit flash. I literally couldn't see the game or what was going on when I initially had these options activated. So even with no issues whatsoever, they do make the game worse. So they're off. Before we start, I will say this game is currently half price on Steam, which puts it at like $2.50 for this week only. And you can get it in a bundle with another very interesting vehicular combat game that I'll be showing off next week, because it looks amazing. So we can drive the Bastard, AF-87, Deathway, which is not a sword. Those are, without a doubt, brass knuckles. Coming soon, a sword through the side of the car, not just out the windshield. When you start the game, this is the only vehicle available to you. But when you say Swordcar, you think Bastard. So, seems a perfect fit. These are also unlocked weapons that you get by beating the early access level. We've only got one level available to us at the moment. Someday, these spears, and we already have a Gat and a knife swarm. Supposedly the next level will be available by the end of the year. Certainly hope so. I'm going to stick with the Shuriken, because I'm looking at the damage value, and I am very much into the damage value of the Shuriken. It's possible the Knife Swarm can out-damage it over time, but not interested in finding out. Let's also play the tutorial, because this is currently a very short game. I'm liking the music. Ridiculously metal. Now this is a vehicular combat game, no question. I'm a car with a sword on it. But it's done in the style of a character action game, which obviously the Steam page is quick to note makes this a character action game. So this is very much the game that I would make if I made games. It's a Devil May Cry-like in a car. That rules. Hold R to Blade Rush. And chop up a bunch of vehicles and guys in business suit. In another very me move, we are up against an evil corporation who I guess owns the world or is destroying the world or something. Whatever the reason, they're evil and we're going to slice them up. We've achieved brutality. At the moment, all that needs to happen is our sword needs to graze against anything. And that thing is dead. Cars are full of blood, because why wouldn't they be? And you. No witnesses. We do sort of drift while maintaining our direction when we enter Blade Rush. Gotta be careful about that, but it does mean this game is very, very fast. So fast that they seem to expect you to lose control of your vehicle and then just sort of whip around and clean up whatever survived your Blade Rush and various other abilities, which the game will be teaching us about here soon. Asinine. So much gore as to be asinine. Chrono break, eh? Okay, yeah, we got time slowing for better understanding of our environments. Also slows the music down to nothing. We got ourselves a barrier, and I need to leap over it. Or phase shift through it. Let's risk a phase shift. If you have a potentially ethereal car, you're going to use that potential ethereality. Blood spell. That is on R. And we can spin to become even more deadly and have to do even less aiming while we kill stuff. We're frankly just silly overpowered. The game catches up with that pretty soon, so just celebrate being unstoppable before we cease to be unstoppable. These cars will start to defend themselves sooner or later. Okay, I filled up the vial. I guess I was 1 kill away from filling the vial. And we need to get the serum, or else the door won't open. This is without a doubt a video game. I suppose you could argue that it's a demo. A demo that costs $2.50 to play. But it will eventually be a full video game. Choose wisely. Oncoming or outgoing. Made my choice, apparently. Went right through the laser there because I forgot where the jump button is. There it is. Apparently, some of these barriers are too high to jump over, though, and must be shifted. Or you'll get to the next checkpoint with no HP whatsoever. I've got these buses. Enemies so incompetent they can't even avoid running over each other. Early access, folks. There's a warning on the title screen that the game will break on you. So, it has broken. There we go, suicide. That will set me back to the checkpoint, which is right where we were. Could have just called it respawn or something, but this is an edgelord game for edgelords, so I get it. Now we got spiders. Spiders, we got to shear their legs off. Thankfully, we have this spin move. We also need to deflect their oncoming projectiles. This is where actual danger starts to occur. Not yet attempted to use the blood magic. Chop off the legs one at a time. Let's really slow things down so we can appreciate all the leg chopping. Or fill the vial immediately and not get to appreciate anything. Is it you that's got the gun? Yeah. Pay for all your sniping. I should really get the hell out of here, because moving on to the next room is a checkpoint. I'm about to die if I don't hit a checkpoint. So if you take the oncoming traffic, there's a lot more danger. But you don't have the gates to deal with. Although here, there's a gimmick. They blow up everything in one lane of traffic. Pretty sure there will be a visual indicator of which traffic is about to explode. There it is off in the distance. Blowing up. Oh yeah, you get health back by killing stuff. We are a vampire Swordcar. Gotta deflect the shots, I believe. Only way to deal damage. But we do have our shuriken. Maybe the shuriken works. Crime killer is two words that I've never heard in the same order, so maybe I can look into that and see if it counts as vehicular combat. What this game is, and what a lot of the games that I intend to show off are, would be the genre of asymmetrical vehicular combat, where you're in a car and you are fighting stuff using your vehicle, but you're not necessarily fighting other vehicles, or if you are fighting other vehicles, they are dramatically weaker than you, or perhaps dramatically stronger, or just different in a weird way. Something like that. Something that makes your character dramatically different from the things you are fighting. Hey, I got a spam bot. That's how you know you haven't made it. Because the number one thing they're selling is opportunities to make it. Hey, I actually died. So the spiders with the big knives, they chop you up really, really, really quickly. Gotta return that favor. And I will blade rush towards it. Get spinning. Hopefully I took out a leg or two. Sure didn't. I'm gonna try sniping it with the shuriken this time. It's already behind me. And I'm already dead. I told you this game would eventually grow some teeth. Those teeth are in the form of knives wielded by spiders. It's a Spider the Video Game crossover. Little did we know. I can't even blame the big spider there. Although it might have helped out. The spell is very, very powerful. I believe it penetrates your target. It's whoever's behind them as well. I did something to the knife spider to gain points. But clearly not enough. Okay, let's dive in. Get liquefied. Yeah, that thing like one hit kills ya. But I think it's dead. It's a little hard to tell what happened and what parts I chopped off of what, but I don't see... I mean, I see multiple big stabby spiders now. Oh, I died. But I was close. Look at how close. Casually chop our way through here and wait for the next big guy to show up, as he is done. Gotcha. Okay, big guy's here. Thankfully seems to have bounced me over his blades. I was lucky. And they're dead. Oh, so close. So very close. That's just boosting to safety. The only way out is through. I'm gonna keep on chopping until everything is dead. Rip and tear, etc. Oh, that should have chopped its legs out. The legs have bizarre hitboxes. You also have to kill stuff to get mana back. The reason I haven't cast a spell in a while. Another big guy down. But everything else remains a threat. As does the third big guy. Okay, a lot of death and destruction. No big spiders remain. Virtually unsinkable. And a checkpoint. I no longer worry about cars. Probably worry a little bit about buses. They seem to hurt me pretty bad. Tried to hit it with shuriken, didn't seem to work, so. That answers that. We must reflect. I must go faster. Now what waits for me? A mech. Knife arm, the guard of the building. I believe his knife arm is ridiculously dangerous. If I ever let him use it. Which he's certainly going to try to do. That's why they have these cars around here. They are full of blood that we can convert to mana. Seem to have missed him with all my shuriken. I think he's going to want to do is charge at him. And go for those ankles. Bested in the Samurai Showdown. No one to blame but himself. That guy ran right into the blade. Fast enough to bisect. So the executives don't take us too seriously, even as they are shish kebabbed. Okay. I remember this thing being annoying. What I want to do is jump at it, dive directly into its weak spot, which is just above the ground there. Because if you land in its blades, they kill you even faster than any of the spiders. Or at least they can. So far they haven't. Need a little bit of speed, can't keep bouncing in place. Or that will happen. I seem to be making it a point to die at the last possible second before another checkpoint. We got a spinner. Yeah, they're very simple gimmick enemies when they get mixed in with actual enemies. That's when you get distracted and don't realize you're being ground up by a flying chainsaw. You don't have to do the spin attack, but it certainly makes it a lot easier to hit their extremely small hitbox. Another office building, another mech. Old Knife Arms boys. can't really withstand the Spin of Doom. Which is good, because it's incredibly easy to do the Spin of Doom. Just hammer the Y button until your spinometer runs out. Everything within radius dies. Good thing they have elevators big enough to fit cars inside, but I guess with the amount of mechs they have roaming the halls, they probably have to.
Swordcar. I'm glad you finally decided to arrive. It is wonderful to make your acquaintance. Despite your archaic ideology, your perverse loyalties, I'm still quite fond of you, Swordcar. But I am losing my temper. I will not be defeated by such a clumsy machine. Believe me, you Swordcar. I will make you bleed.
He knows our secret, which is that cars can bleed. Teleports out of there real quick. Haven't had a chance to do much to him yet. There we go, chopping up those old Achilles. He doesn't mind. I guess I blew through half his health bar, so he probably minds a little bit. I think this is where I have to specifically phase through his attacks, or else, yeah, they take off half my health per hit. At bare minimum. Wrap up those Tootsies. And he's down. His spider minions got the job done, tragically. Thankfully, we hit a checkpoint. Boss checkpoints. Presumably, there's a higher difficulty where they won't be allowed, but I do like games that permit boss checkpoints on at least the default difficulty. Can be a little rare in the action genre. Gotta prove you're hardcore somehow. What better way than surviving frustration? Nothing more badass than patience. Okay, we got blade spiders. Keeping us from getting to that 14 quota. And we're working on quotas just like the manager. Are we really that different? Accurate shuriken usage makes this much easier. Nice spiders make it much harder. Oh, two of them even. Stacked up. I'm gonna have to save some shuriken for that. Spiked into oblivion. There appears to be some memory of me carved into the ground. Maybe that's just a shadow texture that's gone solid. Okay, one of the knife spiders was gone, the other one went right through me. And I couldn't even see him. There is a lock-on that I have not been using. I'm only guessing that it will allow me to lock on to enemies so that the shuriken will always hit. That seems to be the case, honestly. I'm gonna use my spins once I get right into the center of every possible opponent. That's when you really want to spin, so as to win. Spinning regenerates passively. Spell mana you have to earn by killing. I currently had none. None of either. Knife guy won the day. This is pretty much the hardest part of the entire boss fight, which is somewhat ironic. The whole sky is full of weird textures. Okay. You do want to press the right buttons. I've been making that mistake a little bit. Right now, I'm not trusting lock-on. Lock-on seems to be pretty ineffective, actually. Once the two knife spiders are down, we should be in good shape. Two knife spiders are down, and so am I. Spoke too soon. Now I'm on my head. It's a unique disadvantage. I've been righted. Courtesy of the spiders. However, shall I repay them? My own demise, naturally. Okay. Didn't have to use any mana to get down the shooter spider. Oh. I think I just took a bunch of bullets right to the face. Ran fresh out of resources. They say go for the legs, but I have much more success going for the body. And he got behind me. Omnipresent spiders. The gunner spider was having a real hard time and partially fell through the ground. We have quite a few different resource tracks. It's just difficult to keep track of which ones are still available at any given time. far so good, but it could all end in a second. And maximum health leaves much to be desired. One last regular spider snuck up behind me. I couldn't even see it. I knew the knives would catch up before I could really finish the job. Really is the specialty spiders that make or break the whole thing, but... And the regular ones have weird hitboxes. But they can still finish you off. And that's the worst feeling of all. Only one specialty spider still remains. And it is gone. Methodically go through and chop off every remaining leg, which there are very few. There we finally go. Like I said, hardest part of the game so far. Now this part is a gimmick thing. You gotta teleport out at the right moment. And then dive back in. And do half his health bar. Once we get him pinned down, he is dead. Camera's locked right now so that we can definitely see him on his approach.
This ends here. Fuck you, Swordcar.
I forgot to censor the dialogue. We did not manage to kill the manager, but we arose his ire, and he will be back for me. Let's take a quick look at what other cars are available, and how they even work. What does this guy do? I honestly have no idea. I beat this game once, unlocked these new things, and then never played with them. I'd say this game has an extremely high potential, and right now, like I said, $2.50. Extremely worth it. And if you buy it in a pack with another game that looks amazing, it's like barely over $1. I think it might even be slightly less than $1, so check this thing out on Steam. It's good stuff. I don't know what the point of this car is. It just punches stuff. But this is promising to have a tremendous amount of replayability. I think they're expecting like 8 or 9 levels, something like that. We've only seen the one, so I will be back when there is more Swordcar to show off. I'm looking forward to it. Till then, I guess I will punch executives and maybe get them with my katanas. But I'll do that on my own time. Thank you for joining me for Swordcar Early Access. I'll have more asymmetrical and symmetrical vehicular combat games in the near future. Hope you have a good one.